Hello hackers, how are you? In today's video what we are going to do is we are going to bypass Windows 7 passwords. How we can do it is by using Windows operating system softwares, and we are not going to use any other vulnerable software which are available in the internet, and we can Google some of the vulnerable softwares and can find out. Why I'm not preferring to use some of these vulnerable softwares is because sometimes they may contain trojans, keyloggers inside the software, and they install in the back end of our computer, and you cannot detect that some process that is a keylogger or a trojan is running on your system, and you may lose some of your important data. So here we need to discourage the usage of such softwares. In case you forgot your password, then what you all can do is you can use your Windows installation CD and can bypass the Windows 7 operating system password very easily. So let's have a look how we can do it. This is an example Windows 7 logon window open. I'll give a password A, B, C, D and enter, and here you can see the username or password is incorrect because we do not know the accurate password. So what we can do is, how we can bypass the password is by using a Windows contrast invocation file and replacing that file with the command prompt, and then we can change the password of the current Windows user, and then we can log into that particular account. So let's see how we can do it. At first what I need is I need an operating system CD, the installation CD. So let the system just turn off. I'll set the path to the ISO, and here it is set. Okay, so I'll just boot in, and here it is ready. F10, save and exit. Yes. So here we are in the Windows installation part, and you all can see what I can simply do, and can enable a command prompt, and I can change the password. This video is totally for educational purpose and to discourage some vulnerable softwares in order to be secure from letting your important information to hackers and crackers. I discourage you, if you are thinking to use these techniques for some other targets, beware, you may get caught. So don't do this. Yeah, let's go to the next section. Here we have an option to repair our computer. So I'll simply click on it. It will detect the Windows operating system instance, the current location of Windows and installations. What file I'm going to use is, here you can see we have the command prompt option available here. So I'll simply click on the command prompt, and I am presented with an administrator level command prompt. So if I do have access to an administrator level command prompt, then I can blast the system. So let's see what next we are going to do. We are going to simply copy a file named as sethc.exe, which is situated in system32 folder. I'm just backing up. What this sethc file contains is, this file is a Windows NT high contrast file, and it invokes the high contrast in Windows 7 operating system. It is a Windows 7 default or a built-in file, and it comes with the installation. Whenever you install a Windows 7 operating system, it is by default installed in the system32 directory. It invokes high contrast in Windows new technology operating systems. So I'll simply copy it. The file is copied. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace a command prompt with this set high contrast file. How I can do is I'll simply copy Windows system32 and cmd.exe to Windows system32 / set hc.exe. Everything is fine, I suppose. I'll overwrite yes, and the file is copied. So we are all set. Now what next we need to do is I'll simply exit and I will restart the computer system. So here we need to wait for our computer system to log on. When the logon window will be presented to us, what we are going to use is I'll simply use the sticky keys and the command prompt will be enabled. And using that administrator level command prompt, I'll change the password of the current user. So I hope you all are enjoying the video, right? So there are various other options we can use in order to bypass the operating system credentials, but let's see. Here we are on the login page. Let's press shift key for 5 times. 1 2 3 4 5, and here I'm presented with a command prompt. I'll simply say yes, and here is the command prompt for me. Now what I'm going to do is I can see here I have a Windows 7 user, and what I'm going to do is I simply replace the password of this user with a custom password which I want to use. So let's see, net user, and the username is Windows 7, and the password, let's say the password will be Hackveda, HACKVEDA. This is the password, and enter, and the command is completed successfully. So earlier you have seen the password I have tried was ABCD and the genuine password was ABCDE. Now the password must change to Hackveda. So let's see if it is done or not. Exit, and here I am with the password. So let's try it out. Hackveda, HACKVEDA, and enter. And you can see we are in. So the computer is hacked very simply. I have not used any other software. I have simply used the installation CD. I have enabled the command prompt and changed the administrator account credentials, and we are in. So we can use a lot of other options. For those options you can contact me on vmdd.hackveda@gmail.com. I'm very open to reply you all these answers related to system queries and various other queries if you are interested in. And what more, we are going to display all these video series free of cost for all the learners, so that you all may get maximum benefit from these. And I would like you all to comment on this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Discourage the use of various vulnerable CDs. They may compromise your system data. So thanks a lot for watching. Thank you and have fun. Bye bye.